camera.
What up, good people? What up? This is Dewan. I got shit to say, and we in here. We tuning in today at 7 p.m. I got a couple people out, but I also got my main man here, DJ Gill.
What
And
up? What up?
what up, DJ Gill? What's up?
Same shit, different toilet. You already know how it is every
That's-
Wednesday.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, I want to say to y'all good people out there, tune in, listen to us, because we got a delightful topic today. Like I was saying, for one thing, I want to give a shout out to my girl, Natalie Reed. She owns a Allure Scrubs, and her number is 317-519-7943. If all y'all healthcare out there, y'all need some scrubs, hit her up. 317-519-7943. Her name is Natalie Reed. She owns Allure Scrub. What's up, Natalie?
Quick question. You said scrubs, right?
Scrubs.
Didn't y'all women and TLC say y'all want no scrubs?
Yeah,
Oh, we talking about nursing stuff. Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad. Okay. I thought they was talking about sitting in the best friend ride on the passenger side. My bad. Ignore me, Doc. Okay, yeah. Uniforms. Get with them.
But TLC did say that.
Yeah.
That.
Women said that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
my
was it.
bad. I got the misconception. My
That
bad.
was that was in
Wrong
1990.
scrubs. Wrong scrubs. My bad.
1990. That's what it was.
Yeah,
But anyway, our topic is today is about why people is not getting married. You know, why people is not committing to each other. You know, we got this little gap between 40 and 50 when it slows down. People's all into themselves. So it's not a lot of people getting married at that age. You know what I'm saying? You know, between 40 and 50. But when they get like 62 or 70, that's when they be wanting a companion. And I feel that at that age, shit, niggas like on one leg at that time, you know what I'm saying?
That's why they want to get married.
You know, they trying to bring in them Social Security together, you know. But like I was saying, people around 40, around 50 years old, you know, they content. They don't want to get married. They, you know, they got their own thing going on. They don't want nobody to come in and interact of what, you know, they have established. And I can understand that, you know, because I, you know, being an independent woman, you know, and I'm in the age of 50, I kind of observe, you know, men's and stuff, you know, trying to figure out, you know, do I want to get married or do I want to stay single? You know, I got this going on and I got that going on and stuff. So I don't see why people are like just not getting married. You know what? You know, why it's so hard around that age group. You know, 40 and 50 years old, they just like it's a cutoff. You know, once they get to the age, like I said, 60 and on up, that's when they start looking for a companion. You know, what is it? What you think, DJ Gill?
Well, for the ones that I know got married in their 20s or so, they might go 10, 15 years strong. And like you stated, you know, in their 40s or so, certain things because a lot of people from college or high school, pregnancy, so forth, so on,
Right.
and they get married for so long. But as you get up in age, I think it's a career change. And when I say career change, it's not necessarily about working. I think it's more experimental because they got married at a younger age and they really didn't get the experience. Yeah, like say, for instance, you got married about like 23, 24, 25, whatever, 28 after y'all graduated and y'all got your careers going. Everything's fine and dandy. And then you go until you get in your 40s and stuff, you look at like 35 and stuff, certain things that you miss, maybe being single or whatever. I look at it like, okay, they might look at themselves like more experience in life, or not experience, but more to the point they want to experience other things in life. Let me correct myself on that. And that's like the middle age stage of life. You know what I mean? And from 40 to 50, people get divorced and so forth, so on. Whatever the reason or case scenario, they get tired of each other or affairs outside of the marriage or whatever. they get divorced, and then now you got another decade in between from 50 to 60, as you stated. Well, you said 62, but within that 50 or 60 stage that they got a divorce, you said 62, but within that 50 or 60 stage that they got a divorce, they got a 10-year gap. And they trying to play catch up to mustard. You see what I'm saying? They trying to catch up on the things they missed out from getting married at an early age. And as they get older, they're like, well, damn, I need a companion again. And then they want to remarry or whatever. That's how I look at it.
Well, I got married at the age of 30 because I was like, I'm not marrying nobody until I turn 30 years old. That's when I'm going to get married.
Uh-huh.
I was with him for 6 years before I got married, and then I was like, oh, shit, it's time to get married. I've been with him for 6 years. He know me, I know him. But when I got married at 30 years old, we stayed together for like about 10 years. And then after that 10 years, it's like we grew apart. I don't know if it's because I didn't get my younger age in, or maybe it was just because I just didn't want to be married no more. But when I did get married at the age of 30, it was like I thought I wanted to be settled down.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't. Because I did fuck up. I did fuck up our marriage,
Uh-huh.
But I look at it and I look back and I'm like, damn, maybe I should have waited. Maybe I should have waited until I got like 50 years old. Maybe I should have, look at the things that I look back then. I was like, why did I do that? It was like a waste of time. Why did I do that? I can't say that, it wasn't a bad marriage because it was, but instead, I learned from that. And so now I'm speaking like from 40 to 50, I'm like, I don't think I want to get married until I'm about the age of 60 or 70 years old. until I do.
You try to catch them on the land.
Until I know. I don't want nobody on no oxygen tank. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody with no walker. But still, I'm still looking at it like, that was my first marriage, and I learned from that. But now.
So you only been married once?
Once. I only been married one time. And I'm not going to say, oh, I don't want to get married again. No, I do look at it, time to time, as I get older, I'm like, well, damn, I don't want to be alone either. You know what I'm saying? But people, they choose that. They choose that because they don't want nobody to come in and kind of mess up anything that they already established. You got people probably living in this one house and somebody living in this house and they married, but they like, okay, we're going to stay together, but we're going to live in certain houses because we don't want to make our ends meet. You see what I'm saying? Because a person that's selfish is be like, okay, I got my stuff going on and she got her shit going on. We cool. We cool. Yeah. But when do it come to a time when people want to realize that, hell, nobody don't wants to be alone. I know that. I know people out there probably got multiple partners or whatever. That's cool. That's good. But you always got that one. You got that one that you really gonna be like, damn, I'm gonna marry her, but I'm probably gonna fuck around and shit on, until I come to a decision like I'm ready to get married. But what age is that? I really can't say
speak on that.
on nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I really can't. But what age is it when people start to realize that they do need someone? I know that there's a lot of people out there that say, well, I got God, I got my family, I got my kids. Okay, that's cool. But you also need that companion, that loveness, that where you don't want to feel alone. Or, when you roll over the bed, you're like, oh, damn, baby, you right there. I got a nigga right here with me, you know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker, goddamn.
You know.
Go here, get some money for a hotel. I don't want you by me tonight. I want to be by myself.
Yeah, but I also hear, you know, the younger crowd, you know, the youngsters, you know, they be like, man, I just need to find out one special girl, or I need to find out one special guy. But they just have a hard time. They even having a hard time in the younger age, you know, or just committing with somebody or ready to start a family and stuff. But like I said, it's a standstill. It's a standstill around that age group. You know.
I was once taught from a co-worker that was a manager where I worked at, and they dropped some knowledge on me. They said the average person only get married when they got one particular individual they never want to lose in their life, or they tired of playing the field, and that's when they get married. So I would pretty much say, depending on the concept of the individual, if you're tired of playing the field, it doesn't matter what age bracket it is. It's when you literally consciously think to the point, I'm tired of playing the field, et cetera, et cetera. I want that one individual. And they settle down to another individual want to be in that same bracket. And that's when they get married and they live happily ever after. But I know relationships that people been together 30, 40 years and then they finally get a divorce. It's not that they don't not in love with each other anymore or don't love each other anymore, but they're tired of being placed. It's like the same routine. Y'all have children, you have grandchildren, everything's successful. Y'all got certain ones, went to school, successful, etc. But you just get tired, like, okay, like a contract. You know, you can work for a company for so many years and you contracted to them to a certain degree and then you break that contract. I'm like, I'm done. I'm tired. I'm tired of doing this. I'm ready to move to another avenue.
I don't care. If I get married again, nigga, you ain't going no damn way. I'm gonna put that on the Bible. You ain't going nowhere. I don't care where you at. Long as you bring your ass home, because ain't nobody signing no divorce paper. I'm just saying that because I don't want to waste no more years. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to waste no more years. And I don't want to be out here where I have to play the field. Women's, as me, I can't speak of other women, but I don't like to play the field. You know what I'm saying? I just like that one individual, you know, that I can go and party with, that I can confide into, or, you know, when I need him, he's there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want about Dick, Tom, Cherry, Mike, and Peter. You know, okay, they might be cool, but I just want that one particular person.
Yeah.
You know,
I've seen a lot of individuals from posts and so forth, and just conversations with individuals on both sexes, you know, and they really want to evaluate the point to where, look, are you really settled?
right.
You ain't thinking about nobody else. If you see me, maybe I might not please you this one particular way. You're not going out to look and find that person that can please you this way. I can take care of you financially, this, and this, but I can't satisfy you this way. So you're going to go find this, and this to satisfy you. You're going to come to a understanding to be like, this is the way you are, this is the way I am. We're going to adapt to this, and we're going to live by these means and this agreement that we have now. We contracted to that we're married.
But speaking on that financial, I know it's a lot of women out there that's independent. Too. It's a lot of women out there that's independent. They got their own career, their own education, and they still having a hard time, you know, trying to find a companion. You know, some men and women, they get intimidated because of that. You know what I'm saying? They get intimidated because of that. You know, some men be like, okay, she got this going on and she got that going on. What the hell she need me for? I think some men feel like they want to be needed.
Well, it's not the necessity of being needed, it can be intimidation due to the fact, okay, I might be a plant manager making like 75, 85,000 a year, but this particular female got a career where she's in the 6 digits to 7-digit figure, and certain individuals, and this is vice versa, yeah. This is vice versa. So anything I speak on, it goes on both sexes. You know what I mean?
Me too.
And
don't think I'm out there bashing y'all mans, because I'm not.
And the LBGTQ, or however y'all do it, in a relationship period. Okay, let me put it that way. Okay, ones can be intimidated. Like there are certain situations. Let's look at the one cat, right? Ex-basketball player. That's I love this topic here. I can't think of the cat name right now, but he married a female that was a porno star. Now, when he no longer was needed in playing NBA, and people know this topic, it's been on TMZ, everything, blah, blah, blah. And she did the, OnlyFans page. But she's not doing sexual intercourse as she was as a porno star. Okay, but you know, y'all know what the OnlyFans page. I got sexual intercourse as she was as a porno star. Okay, but you know, y'all know what the OnlyFans page. I got that popping up on my phone. I ain't paying. Y'all know me. I ain't paying for that. Anyway, but the fact is, like she said, I'm not having a relationship with nobody. You're not bringing the bread in no more, player. I got to go what I got to go to. And that's the old saying where they said you can't make a whole your housewife. But yet she wanted to change her life. And she's like, but now you lost out and he went through his complications. What you can't get mad at her. You see what I'm saying? She's paying and she know you got another chick on the side. So how you gonna get mad at her? So
did he leave her?
No, well he separated, they ain't got divorced because she don't want to divorce the cat.
Right.
She's like, I want to make it work, but look, we got a lifestyle we living in. You're not making that lifestyle. You everything that we got now from what I did and what you did, and you had a little bit more, but you ain't got that no more. So I got to go make this bread. This is what I know to do. This is what I did when you met me. You know what I did, and you fell in love, and I fell in love with you. But now you falling off. I still got to pay these bills because I'm adapted to this lifestyle. So how you going to be mad at me? So that goes into points like you said.
So that's where it comes in. Like, was he jealous because she was making that money?
He's jealous. He ain't really jealousy. But the fact of the matter is, she didn't tell him what he found out later about what she was doing. But at the same time, she's keeping bread and meat on the lifestyle. That's the whole point. That's what I'm saying. And that goes either way with a person, I mean, me personally, pimp you my hoe. Okay, you making this money? Let's go ahead, because guess who the biggest pimp is? The motherfucker that opened up OnlyFans Club. Look how much money he's making off all these dudes or chicks. There's more chicks that you see that's up here just listening, playing with themselves, doing whatever they do, and people paying so much a month or weekly to watch this.
Damn, she make that much money?
He's making that much money because they got to pay him for them to go on his page, OnlyFans. They ask for $9.99 a month or whatever, or a week or whatever, however they doing it, to do what they do. And they got man's OnlyFans page too, doing what they do. You know, you have Long Dong Silver or people doing whatever they do, you know, and it covers everything. Anything that sexually people want to pay for, they're paying for OnlyFans. Subscribe to my OnlyFans club. You go on Instagram, whatever, they got that there. You see what I'm saying? But the one that invented it, that's the biggest pimp. I ain't gotta have you out on the streets on the whole stroke. People will pay just to watch you play with yourself or do nasty shit.
Damn, I'm in the wrong business.
You see what I'm saying? You getting paid, but he's getting paid at the same time. You know what I mean? And he's making like I told some people, I think he made, last I checked, like $30 million a month. A month. And he ain't doing nothing. That's just people doing the subscription to pay what they getting paid for what people are doing with them.
30 million a month.
A month.
Damn, that's a lot of money.
Times that time 10 months in a year.
Mm-mm.
That's 300 million, eh?
Shit, girl.
Not adding the other two,
Get
but
together. We can
360
start a
million.
page like that now.
You see, no, but seriously though, that's what I'm saying. He's the biggest pimp, or Mac, or whatever you want to classify him as, and he ain't doing nothing. He just did it, and like y'all subscribe to it, and y'all tell people to watch me for 2 days. You pay this X amount of dollars. Watch me for a week. You pay this X amount of dollars, and it's worldwide, so people all around the world can subscribe to you and pay that payment.
Damn. So, like I was saying, is it because he was intimidated because she was making the money, and he was like,
he's intimidated because she went back to what he met her as. You met her as a porno star, but that goes back to the point of the marriage situations. It's all about situations. It's a particular person you never want to get rid of. He met her. He didn't want to get rid of her. He married her. Look, baby, I'm a basketball player, woo, 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 blah, blah, blah.
Like you said, it's
but when he was no longer wanted and he ain't making that money no more, he ain't invested his money wisely or whatever, so he can't live that lifestyle that he was living when he was making that money. But she's like, I know how to make some money because I was a top-notch motherfucker.
I was swinging that pole.
I'm swinging that pole and getting that pole. I'm getting that pole. Whatever I got to do. This is what I'm making a day. Mm-hmm. And truth right now, I'm making 4 times what you was making when you was playing basketball. Yeah. So I'm paying these bills, but I still love you. But I no longer have to introduce myself sexually by interacting with nobody, but people know me from what I used to do. And so now I can do that with myself without having another individual outside of you doing that with me. Right. And I'm making this money to keep these payments up on our lifestyle that we live in. You see, and he looked like, you didn't tell me I heard that from somebody else.
That's what I'm saying right there. If she's bringing in that money like that, who gives a fuck what she's doing? I mean, I know they married and stuff, but who cares? Like you said, he had a chick on the side, but see, he got this breadwinner on the other side making all this money that got his back. Because they married, they won. Mm-hmm. But when that's what I'm saying, that's where that intimidation come in at. It shouldn't even make no difference who makes what or what. Whoever got their back or whoever's riding your back, then that's who the person that you should. I ain't saying y'all, but me, that's who I would stick with. You know what I'm saying? That's who I would stick with because, hell, and shit,
everybody go through rough times. I mean,
within
that typical point.
Drops a dime.
Let's look at Kanye and Kardashian, Kim Kardashian. They both got bread. And Kanye, how she get famous? Outside of her daddy with the OJ trial, but how did she get famous? With Ray J on that little thing,
I don't think that was her daddy.
No, but seriously, how did she get rich? She got rich, known from doing some nasty shit. But Kanye and they got together, he got children with her, blah, 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 and they all billionaires. But at the same time, he went dysfunctional. She stuck with him through all that. You know what I mean?
But when they got together, they was, as they say, they was best friends before they got together.
Yeah, I mean, but just in general, but I'm just stating in the fact, it doesn't matter how much money you have to how much money you don't have. Relationships can break up. And like you was talking about the marriage age bracket, sometimes people just get tired of certain people. It ain't even got to be because of domestic or financial or whatever. Certain people just get tired after so long. You in a repeat system that, okay, we do the same thing, everything, no matter how much money. We traveled the world, we did this, we did that. We did everything we can do together. And after so many years, a person get tired and be like, okay, I don't no longer want this lifestyle. I still love you. I'm in love with you, but I no longer want to be married to you. And they break up and they had children, whatever, or so forth.
But that's what I'm saying. That's when it comes into that.
And then they get older. That's what I'm saying. Afterwards, they doing some other things of the lifestyle Like you can be wealthy, rich, or just a blue collar worker. And y'all did what y'all do. You know, y'all paid bills. Y'all took a few trips and so forth. Y'all have been 10, 20 years. Y'all did what y'all would call the American dream. I got a house, whatever case scenario, got certain children to college or whatever the case. Y'all feel y'all done your part as a couple. But sometimes, like, okay, I'm tired of waking up to this person every day. I want somebody.
I hope he don't do that to me, girl.
But
I'm gonna put the sparks in this shit.
But that's the
I'm
whole
gonna
point.
make it like you ain't going no damn word. You're gonna be telling people like, shit, that's my woman. Shit, she's a good woman. Hell, she knows what the fuck to do to keep me at the crib. Yeah. So I ain't gonna never get tired of her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know, there's certain things that in any relationship of either person, there's certain people that won't do something sexually to another person. They be like, well, shit, I'm gonna go find somebody that does this that you don't do. You know, there was a movie.
Around the way, girl.
No, there was a movie, and not Al Pacino. Damn, what you call it?
Was that Spike Lee's movie?
No, hell. No.
What was that?
No, this I don't know. What I'm speaking on is Robert De Niro. It was a mob movie, and he had a wife, he had a mistress, and he had a hoe.
Damn, he was a player.
But he explained the wife, the mistress is like the second wife. The hoe was this. And he said in the movie, when the person asked him, like, well, why do you have the hoe? He said, because I like oral sex, but I would never have my wife kiss my children in the mouth because she gave me oral sex. So that's why he had the hoe and he had the mistress. Even though they didn't have children together, but there's certain things he did with the mistress that he wouldn't do with the hoe. You see what I'm saying? So those are typical categories of an individual.
But why can just find somebody to do all three of that shit?
All
in one.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. I seen a post where it said, if you want to deal with a different female, I got hella wigs.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And then there's females be like they want a long dong silver. If a person's this or this, whatever it is, y'all had children, something satisfied you. But let me go find something without you having to go to another man that's blessed like that. They got sex shops and so forth, so on. So you got to look at the overall picture. The key thing is, okay, we are in a position to where we are no longer equivalent to where's the boredom coming at? What makes you separated from me now? What is it that I'm not doing, are you doing that's making us want to separate to even cause a point of separation? Like they said, death do us part, sickness through health, rich or through poor. Okay, but they don't say the other points, sexually, so forth, so on. What is it that I need to do to be with you the rest of my life until my casket drop or my ashes burn? What is it that you committed to me for? If I propose to you and you accept, what is it until our casket drop or our ashes burn? But in between time, what is it that makes it no longer of an interest to where you no longer want to be with me? Right. That's the key principle. Acknowledging thyself.
But you know what?
Because certain people, it can just be like, I'm no longer in love with you, but I love you. You see, I've been with you 30, 40 years, but I want to leave now.
I hear a lot of men, say that they don't want to be married because women are too mouthy. They want to wear the pants. They want to take over the relationship, and I kind of understand, but they got to feel that some of these women are out here that been hurt, they've been hurt, and they get into a situation where they try to test somebody because they feel that person to be like the last person they was with. I know you don't supposed to put your last relationship into your new relationship, but sometimes that shit is kind of hard. Because you out here, you're trying to figure out that new person without putting that old past into it. You see what I'm saying? So I know that there's men out there that feel like, okay,